Hello everybody! I'm here with another one for Christmas. Another taste test, that is. We're doing stuffing today. Everybody's favorite part of the Christmas or Thanksgiving dinner. It's probably the best part of it, in my opinion. Alright, starting with the cheap stuff. And I shouldn't say the cheap stuff because it's not the cheapest that I bought, but it is from the cheapest place. I know they went up by 25 cents, but they're still the cheapest place. The $1.25 tree. Let's see what it tastes like. Tastes like stuffing. Tastes like good stuffing. Really, it's not that bad. But here's the thing. Stuffing's usually on sale. Usually cheap. I don't know that $1.25 is cheap for stuffing. It's just bread and spices. I freaking love it. But it's good. Now, I haven't compared it to anything yet. So we'll have to figure this out moving forward and see. There we go. Yeah, buddy. And see if this stacks up against the other ones. Very nice slide, babe. Now, number 2 is Hy-Vee. I will tell you this. Hy-Vee is the target of supermarkets. It just, you know, it's clean, and all the clean people shop there. You're not getting Walmart people at the Hy-Vee. It just doesn't happen. If you're not in the Midwest, you have H-E-B, which H-E-B's got solid stuff too, but I don't live near an H-E-B, so I'm doing Hy-Vee today. Now, let's see what Hy-Vee's got to offer. That's better. That's a lot better. Now, this one has wider bread to it. I didn't get any of the cornbread ones. I know a lot of people like cornbread for their stuffing, but it's not tradition. That's not what you think of when you're thinking of stuffing. You're thinking of this savory turkey kind. So this stuff is really good. Big fan. And definitely the cheapest. I paid 50 cents for a whole box of this stuff. So maybe that's why I'm thinking it tastes better, but really good. Moving on. Best choice. Now, usually this is at the local market. Whatever you have. For us, it's Price Chopper. In Nebraska, where my wife grew up, it was Gary's was her hometown. Where I grew up, it was Wiggins Supers, which is a teeny tiny town in Colorado. Let's see what this guy tastes like. I can't imagine it's going to be bad, but it is the store brand, so it's possible that it's not quite as good. This one has a lot of flavor. I think this one was the most expensive, though. It's really good. It's better than Hy-Vee, but I think there are people out there that would try this and be like, it's too salty or it's too seasoned. Like there are some white people that would think this is too seasoned. For me, I definitely don't think so. I like it. It's really strong. Like, it punches you in the face. If this was inside of a turkey, it would die it down quite a bit. But this is really good. And I did spend the most money on it, so maybe it's worth it. Wow, best choice. Jeez Louise. But this is really good. Alright, before I just keep saying it's really good over and over again, let's try number 4. Aldi. As you guys can see, I am using children's bowls today. Because the last time we did something that with large cups, I ended up on the toilet for a long time because no human is supposed to consume about a gallon of apple cider in one sitting. Aldi is awesome, Aldi is cheap, Aldi is affordable, and Aldi has solid stuff. We're on to the Aldi's stuffing. That was terrible. Let me try it again. Oh, it's not terrible. There's a lot of rosemary in this. It literally felt like I dumped a thing of rosemary in my mouth. The second bite, on the other hand, did not have a bunch of rosemary in it. It is really good, but it's definitely not stacking up against the first few. It's good. I mean, really, it's hard to screw up stuffing. It's just good. Not only is it just good, I don't believe it was very cheap. I believe it was just kind of an average price. Aldi, you failed me today, unless this is on super sale. See you later. Great value. Great value. I am a hater. I don't like it. I don't support it. I only like Great Value organic. I think their stuff is crappy. Everybody can say to me, oh, it doesn't taste any different. Yes, it does. I'm going into this knowing that this is gonna suck, so hopefully they prove me wrong. There's so much salt in this. There is so much salt in this. If it was put in a turkey, some of that salt would get cooked out. But on the back of the box, it says to add water and butter, and that's what we did. I'll try a different bite that looks less soggy. Maybe that'll be less salty. It's not good. And I don't think it's my preconceived notion of Great Value sucking. I really just want to throw this in the trash. Just avoid Great Value. This next one, it's at every single store. They rule the stuffing market. Honestly, I don't think most of you have had anything other than stovetop. So, my wife killed Mary. Or a wise man. Wise women. These are wise women. I'm not into that. They were definitely wise men. This is the Stovetop brand, literally called Stovetop. You can find them in every single store. I could find them in Aldi. I could find them in Target. I could find them in Wal-Mart. I mean, you can find these guys anywhere. This is the classic of all classics when it comes to stuffing. So I'm not a chef, but this is loaded with thyme. I like thyme, but not when it's like taking over. This is giving me Great Value vibes. Anything that gives you a vibe that Great Value gives you is not good. And Stovetop here, it's good, but when I'm trying it next to everybody else, it's terrible. Maybe it needs to be shoved in a turkey's butt. I don't know. But I don't like it. So let's go on to the greatest makers of bread the world's ever seen. That's Pepperidge Farms. We're gonna get rid of this one because it stinks. And we're gonna move on to something much, much better. I mean, I can't imagine it's worse at least. Their bread is amazing. I've had this stuffing before and I remember it being amazing. So, let's see. Very bready. It's sticking to the roof of my mouth and everything. It's like peanut butter with a dog. Like, I need water. Oh, this is sticky. So, Pepperidge Farms. It's good. If you're one that wants to season their own stuffing, Pepperidge Farms is definitely the way to go. It was pretty bland. There wasn't a ton of flavor. It was good, but it needed to be in a turkey's butt. The one thing I'll say is they didn't over season it, so they screwed it up like Great Value and Stovetop. It's fixable, but it's definitely not the best. I figured Pepperidge Farms would like blow everybody else out of the water because everything they do is good. But that tasted like solid high-end bread that had been dried and a couple little seasonings here and there. But that being said, if it's shoved in a turkey's butt, that solid high-end bread turns into really freaking good bread. I'm gonna bring them all out, let you know what I would definitely not buy and what I would buy. There definitely are a couple that I'm going to tell you not to buy. And I'm going to actually start with those. Don't buy Great Value. It's not any cheaper than anything else. It's not good. Now, the Aldi brand, Chef's Cupboard. It wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. Like, it's not something that I'm going to tell you don't buy ever. If it's on sale and it's cheap, buy it. I mean, it's not too bad. Now, where are you, Stovetop? I'm baffled by this. I'm very, very, very surprised. Because I know this is what everybody buys. Maybe they get a different kind of stovetop. Don't buy the savory herbs kind. It's crappy. It's not good. Now, Dollar Tree. They didn't do bad, but they didn't do good. They weren't great, but they definitely weren't bad. They're not on the cheapest end of stuffings. They're also not on the most expensive. So if you're at the Dollar Tree and you couldn't find stuffing anywhere else, rest assured, it will not taste terrible. This I got from Costco and Sam's Club, Pepperidge Farms. This guy's gonna go right here. He does not belong in the top tier. It might be the first time Pepperidge Farms has ever been in the non-top tier of anything. Seems a little tall. Does it cover my face? Come on, Pepperidge Farms. I am the person that everybody comes to see, not you. And now, for the two surprise ones, right? Best Choice had a lot of flavor. And it was all the right flavor. I'm gonna move Mary and Joseph and the wise men and donkey and sheep back so we can place the winner over here. Now, the reason this is the winner, I do think Best Choice had more flavor. But there was a problem with Best Choice. If you just don't like seasoned food that's like punch you in the face seasoned, you can't eat that. It is like eating a bowl of spices, which I'm into, and I'm hoping that if you shove it in a turkey's butt, that would take all that away. But this was 50 cents, number one. It was good. It wasn't overspiced. It wasn't underspiced. It was just freaking solid in every way. So Hy-Vee, the Midwest, you win again. Thank you for coming, everybody. Don't buy these two. I'm not saying stovetop's the devil. I'm saying stovetop savory herbs is the freaking devil. It sucks. So, like, subscribe. Thanks for coming. See you on the next one.